Viewers and subscribers, please make sure to subscribe to Saga News TV and give a like and share, because if you don't, you will miss out a lot of news.
Detectives from the Kingston West Criminal Investigation Branch CIB have laid multiple charges against three women in connection with the killing of 42-year-old Kingston businessman Kevin Walker. The woman aged between 29 and 36 have been charged with murder, conspiracy to murder, simple larceny, being part of a criminal organization, providing benefit to a criminal organization, misprision of felony, accessory before the fact, accessory after the fact, and preventing the lawful burial of a corpse following Walker's death on February 1. Those charged have been identified as Anita Vanzi, Shade Bennett of Oxford Street, and Joanna Williams. Reports from the Denhamton police indicated that around 11 a.m. on February 1, Walker was invited to a location where he was allegedly accused and taken to a premises by a foreman who robbed him of his credit and debit card. It is alleged that Vanzi and Bennett subsequently made a cash withdrawal at a nearby ATM before returning to the location where the stolen money was reportedly shared. The man then allegedly assaulted Walker and inflicted multiple stab wounds to his upper body. Later that day, Walker's body was reportedly placed into a blue barrel and disposed of in a gully along Industrial Terrace in Kingston. On Sunday, February 2, a missing person report was filed for Walker, prompting an investigation. Following day, police were alerted to the discovery of a body in a barrel along Industrial Terrace. Upon arrival, law enforcement officers transported the body to the hospital, where Walker was officially pronounced dead. Further investigation led to the identification of the remains. And on February 5, the police conducted a target operation at a premises on Mark Lane, Kingston. During the raid, Vanzi was reportedly found in possession of a credit card belongs to Walker. Subsequent investigation led to the operation of Bennett and Williams on Oxford Street, Kingston, following a question and answer session in the presence of their attorney. All three women were formally charged. The Kingston Central Police have charged a taxi operator with assault at common law, assault occasioned by the arm, following an incident that occurred downtown King Street, Kingston on Wednesday, March 12. He is 36 years old, Sean Gray, of Windsor Heights, Central Village, Spanish Town, St. Catherine. Reports from the Central Police are that at about 1:18 p.m., a policeman was on traffic duty in the area with a motorcycle as a service vehicle when he observed Gray, who was driving a Honda Stepwagon, who committed a traffic breach. A release from the Cooperative Communication Network, the information armed of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, stated that on seeing the breach, the policeman apprehended Gray. However, he drove the vehicle into the path of the policeman while using it to pin the lawman between the two vehicles. This resulted in the policeman being injured on his right foot and right thumb. The policeman defended himself and fired shots in the direction of Gray. However, it was not hit. Gray then escaped. He was caught sometime later in the afternoon and was charged with the offense. He is scheduled to appear before the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court on Wednesday, March 26. Law enforcers from the Kingston Eastern Police Division seized a number of assaulted rounds of ammunition during an operation in Rockford, Kingston 2 on Thursday, March 11. Reports from the Rockford Police are that sometime between the hours of 12 p.m. and 1:15 p.m., law enforcers were in the area conducting a search of a premises where they discovered a brown shopping bag in the wall at the back of the premises. The bag was searched and 16 9mm cartridges, along with 438 cartridges, one Glock magazine and a Browning magazine were found. No one was arrested in relation to the discovery and the seizure. The investigation into the discovery will continue. The police in St. James have charged 36 years old Ryan Bernard, a farmer of retirement gutters in St. James, with murder and using a firearm to commit a felony following an incident at Hampton District in the parish on Saturday, March 8. The charge related to the shooting death of 36 years old Ashwell Thompson, otherwise called Swaney, a laborer of Hampton District in St. James. According to reports from the Granville Police, at about 4:30 a.m., Thompson and Bernard were among patrons at a party in the community. It is alleged that Bernard opened gunfire at Thompson as he sat in a car, hitting him to the head. Bernard then fled the scene. Thompson then was transported to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. After gathering intelligence, lawmen conducting an operation in Hampton District community. On Monday, March 11, during which Bernard was nabbed. At his home, he was subsequently charged. His court date has been finalized. A taxi driver was saved by an off-duty policeman from two gunmen who tried to rob him on Monday morning. Reports are that on Monday morning, the taxi operator was in the process of being robbed along Salt Spring Road when the gunmen were challenged by the lawmen. The gunman managed to escape by jumping into a gully. They ran to the city center area, where one of the men was apprehended by police. Police chief of the parish, Superintendent Era Samuel, said he was still awaiting information on what transpired, but couldn't confirm the arrest. The other party to the robbery remained at large. It's unclear if anyone was injured during the incident. Detectives from the St. Catherine North Police Division have laid a murder charge against a 42-year-old Aaron Beckford, otherwise called Yaya, a laborer of Ramsbury District in Clarendon, arising from an incident in St. Catherine on December 23, 2020. Reports from the Spanish Town Police are that at about 8:20 a.m. on that date, Beckford and another man had an altercation, during which Beckford allegedly used a knife to stab the man. The police were alerted, and on their arrival, the man was taken to the hospital where he was succumbed to his injuries while undergoing treatment. The deceased was later identified as Javon Powell, otherwise called Dummy, of Tamsupen, Spanish Town, St. Catherine. On Friday, March 7, 2025, Beckford was arrested at the Norman Manley International Airport in Kingston when he arrived on a deportation flight. He was subsequently charged following a question and answer session in the presence of his attorney. His court date has been arranged. Detectives assigned to the St. Catherine South Police Division have charged 19-year-old Brianna Barnes, a customer service representative of Maple Clarendon and Portmore St. Catherine, with simple larceny and obtaining property by false pretense, following an incident in the parish on Saturday, March 8. Reports from the Waterford Police are that a store owner received an order, a social media platform, for a laptop value $57,000. The laptop was delivered to Barnes after the store owner received payment confirmation via bank transfer through a digital receipt. However, it was later discovered that the receipt had been digitally altered. Barnes was arrested during an operation and was later charged following a question and answer session. His court date has been arranged. Detectives from the St. Catherine North Police Division are seeking the public assistant to locate a witness who is vital to a case. That is before the St. Catherine Circuit Court. She is Sonika Ashmead, whose last known address is 9 miles in St. Andrew. Sonika Ashmead, or anyone knowing her whereabouts, is been asked to contact the Spanish Town Police at 876-984-2305. The 119 police emergency number or the nearest police station. Detectives from the St. Mary Police Division have laid discharge of firearm, possession of a prohibited weapon, and unauthorized possession of ammunition, and creating public mischief charge against a St. Mary native, following an incident in the parish on Friday, March 7. Charge is 27-year-old Demary Brown, otherwise called Demi, of River Road, Gale, St. Mary. Reports from the Gale Police are that at about 11 a.m., Brown filed a report claiming that while he was at a river, he was confronted and shot by two masked men, who then fled the area on foot. Brown was taken to the hospital for treatment and was subsequently released. However, further investigation pointed to Brown as have accidentally shot himself, resulting in his injuries. A subsequent search of his premises revealed a Taurus 9mm pistol with a magazine containing 1 live rounds of ammunition. Brown was taken into custody and later charged, following a question and answer session with investigators. His court date has been finalized. Lawmen assigned to the St. Mary Policing Division have charged a man with possession of a prohibited weapon and unauthorized possession of ammunition, following an incident in River Road, Gale, in the parish on Sunday, March 9. Charge is 33-year-old Oden Hunt of River Road, Gale, St. Mary. Reports from the Gale Police are that at about 7 a.m., a giant police military team acting on information conducted an operation at a premises and found a homemade shotgun and one 12-gauge cartridge, wrapped in a sheet at the back of the premises. Hunt was subsequently taken into custody, where he was formally charged with the offense.